I'm live. I'm not sure yet. I'm still waiting for my computer to catch up. I thought I'd get a little early start today. Oh, yay, I caught up. So now, excuse me, I can see what I've got going on here. So I got a hold of a bunch of these little wood planks, like this. And I crafted on one last night, and decided I really liked how it turned out. So now I'm going to do another one tonight. And I'm going to actually do a few of them for a make and take workshop that I've got coming up in a couple weeks. Week and a half? Yeah, about a week and a half. And the one that I did last night was this. I used the Watts of Love transfer. That's the transfer that whenever somebody purchases, $2 is donated to the Watts of Love organization. And I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. Actually, this right here came off of the Love Conquers All transfer, but the rest of it is the Watts of Love. So I'm going to do another board tonight. I did this wishing I had done it live, but I didn't know how it was going to turn out. Because it's not a Club Couture surface. I didn't just say that, but so I wanted to be sure. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with this. I want to chalk something on that, but I'm not sure exactly what yet. So, but before I get started, first thing I'm going to need to do is open the box. Okay, so I'm going to lower you down to the table so you can see what I've got going on, and then I'm going to grab a pair of scissors. All right, so let's see. Close your eyes if you tend to get a little dizzy. I'm going to go slow until the camera catches up. And then I will let you know when we're ready. I think that's going to be it. Wait for it to catch up. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize how wobbly that was. Perfect. Okay. You can open your eyes now if you're opened. If you are watching replay, welcome to my replay. My name is Audra, in case you don't know who I am. I'm also known as Twisted Chucker. And I'm an independent designer with Club Couture. And before I get started on tonight's project, using our May Club Couture transfer, I just wanted to open my box of goodies that came in today. So, let's see what we got. I could have done this off camera while I was getting ready. I'm starting a little early tonight because I was anxious to open my box. Anxious to do my transfer as well, but I really wanted to open my box. And I wanted to do it with you, so you could see some of the fun stuff. All right. Oh, yes. So I can put together my kits. So I ordered some white chalkables. These are little 3-inch round chalkables that you can use for chalking on. And some black velvet Club Couture new creamy dreamy formula chalk paste sample packets that will go in the little kits. These may or may not go in the kits. I haven't decided yet. I might want to use them myself. Here's the funny thing. This one is almost exactly like that, except it's smaller. This is not a Club Couture surface, but I love these. And then oh, we have some star cutouts. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh, I can't wait to do some stuff with these. Okay. And bubbles. I can't resist. Yes, I can. I'll resist. I will resist. So this would be it's the metal tray. I forgot that I had ordered this. Oh my gosh. I placed an order and then it just leaves my brain. So there's the metal tray that I can do some stuff with. So I'm excited. This is definitely a reusable surface. You just chalk on it. If you don't set it in any way, if you don't ink on it and set it, it won't be permanent. And you could do either side. You could decorate the front or the back, however you want it. I have to take these out. I can't wait. Oh, I love how they're already painted. Look at this thing. It's huge. There's this. And then there's a small one. And a medium-sized one. Very thick. Gorgeous. I saw somebody, I can't remember who it was. I saw somebody make a 3-tier tray with the star after she chalked on it and made it all pretty. She put a deal right through. She drilled a hole and put what's it called? A thing to hold it together, so it was a 3-tier tray. I don't know that I want to do that, but I'm going to come up with something for these. So we also have transfers. I'm trying to put everything aside because my workspace is little right now. All right, let's get the box out of the way. And we have bad decisions make good stories. I'm going to have to make a shirt with that. Relax and accept the crazy. Or we could do relax and accept the cray-cray. That's a way to do it. I like to say cray-cray. And when you have more than you need, build a longer table, not a higher fence. I'm beginning to think that's a Watts of Love one as well. Oh, and then I got some more of these for my kits. These are awesome minis. Awesome French country minis that'll be part of the kits that I'm putting together with the chalkables and the black ink. So I will let you know when those are ready. That's it. That's it for tonight as far as the unboxing goes. And so I'm going to go ahead and start this. And the first thing I will need to do with this board is sand it. Normally I do this in advance, but I decided to do this now. So I'm just going to use my sanding block. And right now I'm going to sand it into the trash can as much as possible. So this transfer I'm using tonight is our Club Couture transfer for the month of May. It will be available until the end of May, so May 31st. Our Club Couture is a monthly subscription. Quite frankly, one of the hottest monthly clubs you can be a part of. And it runs $19.99 a month in the U.S. I can't remember for the life of me what it is in Canada. I'll have to look it up. And when you receive your monthly subscriptions in your mailbox every month, that is free of shipping. Part of being a Club Couture member, part of the benefits of being a Club Couture member is that you get flat rate shipping on any other order that you place. $4.95 in the U.S. and $9.95 in Canada. And I need to wash my hands on this mess. You get to be a part of special deals and promotions and celebrations and everything else that the company does on a every so often for club members only. Let's see what else. Offers from me as a member of my VIP club. I will sometimes make special deals and special offers just for club members. The transfers that you receive cannot be purchased by anybody. They are made specifically and designed specifically with Club Couture members in mind, for Club Couture members only. Okay. Woo! I think I should have wiped it down. I am making a big old mess. Okay. Is it all over my shirt? Alright, so I'm just going to finish wiping off all of the stuff that came up off of it, and I sanded it. The one I did last night, I painted with white chalk paint, Waverly chalk paint. And I used the small chip brush. Tonight I'm going to use black Waverly ink. It's called ink, but it's black Waverly chalk paint. I'll paint it, wax it, paste on it with our transfer, and then embellish. And then later I will set it. I will spray it with a finishing spray. Okay, I'm going to wash my hands real quick. All right. So I need to clean my mess that I made down here. Put this away. All right. So this surface is prepped and ready to use. I don't think I'll be needing these for a bit. So the first thing I want to do is paint it. Put the chalk paste aside. So I'm just going to take my, maybe I need to put it in a dish. Hold on. I'll just put it in here. This is gloopy. All right. So what I want to do, there we go. Let's just paint it. I'm going to paint the whole surface. When I do this with the white, I might be changing the brush out for the black. Because it's not doing what I want it to do. Do that, or maybe I should have used the small brush again. Oh, that's better. So, I mentioned earlier, I've got a workshop, make and take workshop scheduled for May 23rd. So I thought I'd make a few of these to take with me, so they will have examples to use to make their own. I am getting so excited because I am so ready for this. More in-person stuff. It's not going to be a horrendously large group, but it'll be a group of women just having a good time doing some crafting. I think I'm just going to put a full coat and then sand it wherever I want to sand it. Probably going to end up painting the sides of this too, since I'm getting it on there. That way it's all one color until I sand it, and then we'll have some distressing on it. Not a whole lot. I don't want to be too busy with, you know, the stencil, the transfer that I'm using. It's not really a stencil. It's a silk screen. Kind of like a silk screen, if you haven't seen them before. When I first saw somebody using one of these, I thought they were just using, I thought in my head, oh my goodness, a big giant sticker. They have this big giant sticker that they are putting on this frame. I think it was a frame they were doing. I was so enthralled with the sticker that I don't remember the surface they were using. There's a couple ladies having a good old time. And they took this big old sticker and they placed it on whatever was the surface and just smudged some chalk paste across it and then peeled it off. And they had an incredible design. A beautiful piece of home decor. And my mind was blown. I'm getting it all over. Let's see. Silly me for saying I won't need these. I'm working on my roommate's bar counter thing. She's got this, we call it a bar. It's got 3 bar stools with it, and glad I covered it up. After she sold her dining room table, I really didn't have any place to work, so I snatched up her bar. And then, while I was out at a thrift store, I just went to the thrift store to donate items. Because we are cleaning out, right? We are purging. There's a move coming up and we are trying to get rid of stuff because My goodness, it's been in the house for 3 years. I haven't touched it. It needs to go. And while I was there dropping things off, I thought, I'll just go look at the furniture, because I have no furniture except for my bedroom. I'll just go in there and peek at the furniture. That visit that just wasn't really scheduled, put me in a position of picking up an incredible craft table. And so, I mean, one of those big collapsible craft tables. And it's kind of sitting up next to the bar right now because there's no room to open it up, because half of the room, not half of the room, but a good portion of the room is covered in boxes. But I am so excited. I can't wait to open that thing up in my craft room and start using it. And it was a steal. I couldn't pass it up. I had to take it. So I no longer have to be praying for a craft table that I can afford. Just a couple bar stools now. The plan is to have workshops where people can come over and sit at the craft table and create. So if you're in the Tulsa area, I'm just saying, it would be fun to do some creating. Well, this painting is taking more than I thought it would. I'm glad I started early. The white was a lot easier. Maybe it was because of the brush I used. I don't know. This paint seems to be thicker than the white paint. I'm concentrating. If I don't concentrate, I will have the paint all over places that I don't really want it. There. Now I'm going to dry this really quick. The blow dryer is going to get loud if you want to turn down your volume. I guess too it would help if I had my glasses on. So I can see what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to dry a little bit more. Just doing the sides here. I normally do all of this part before I get on live, but you know, I thought it would be fun to show it, the project from the very beginning. so you can see exactly how it's done, and that it really doesn't take that long. I meant to share this live to my VIP group, and I forgot to do that. I'm going to do that for a second, real quick. Move this out of the way. See if I can do a group. There we go. And I'll type notes on it later. There. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. All right. There we go. I love doing these projects, but what I look forward to one day is being online or in meetings with people and helping them to grow a successful business. The Club Couture. All right, one more side. I'll touch up one more side. I could have done this after the fact, but I'm going to have embellishment on this, so I figured it'd be easier just to get it done now. And I didn't take the plastic hanger off that's on the back of it, so it's getting painted a little bit. There's some sort of plastic hanger thing. Oh, I guess they put that on there for display in the store, but it's pointing in the wrong direction. There we go. Yeah, as soon as I saw these, I had to grab a bunch of them because these are fun to do. Blow dryer again. Now, I guess it's hard to tell if I'm getting it on my hands. So I think I'm going to go wash my hands real quick after I add a little more here. And a little more. I don't know why I'm trying to get it perfect when I'm just going to be sanding it. That's okay. There we go. Alright, so let's put this out of the way. Close the black ink, chalk paint, and I need to wash my hands. I will be right back. Put that right there. All right, I got most of it off. I'm going to take the blow dryer to this one more time. Okay. This is the old stuff. This is not new stuff. Nice and dry. Okay. Now I need to wax it. I'll take some of this off of here. There we go. I think I've stained my mat, which is fine. There we go. Okay. Now I need to wax it. So I have this min wax, and I accidentally bought Special Dark, and by the time I realized I had the wrong stuff, the wrong color, I took it back to Lowe's and it was too late. They are very strict about their returns and their return policy. So I had to keep the natural dark, and I bought, I forget, I think it's a nude color or something like that. So I have that as well. So I saved this for my dark projects. In case you're interested. Well, it's not a complete and total waste. I can use this on my dark stuff. So, I'm just taking this. I picked this up at Walmart in the auto department. There's like a bag of them. There we go. And this is what I use so that I don't have lint. I'll show you. It's just these home improvement rags. And I just use it over and over again until it's just too gross to keep using. And then I throw it away and get another one out. Oh, I hope I'm not shaking that too much. So I'm not putting a whole lot on. I'm just doing a nice coating. Just doing a little bit. This will protect your transfer. Keep it from pulling out like wood, you know, this wood splinters and that kind of stuff, and you won't pull up the paint. All right. So that was step 3. It's nice and waxed. And I'm going to take the blow dryer to it for just a minute. So if you want to turn your volume down. Nice and smooth and ready for use. I probably should have sanded the edges like I wanted first. A little more than I wanted. Woo! This paper is great. Let's see. Let me try this one. That's better. just a light dusting. I guess I should have done that before I waxed. Probably as good as I'm going to get since I waxed it first. Like I wasn't thinking. That's okay. That's good, huh? Oh, look at my hands. Uh-huh. I'm probably going to wax it one more time. Just to be sure. This will be interesting to see how this goes. Last night's project went absolutely perfect. Tonight's project has got me questioning this. That's okay though. I don't mind. So let's do a little bit more. Let's do just a little bit more. Just to be on the safe side. I don't want to get all of this all over the back of the sticky side of my transfer. Okay. Blow dryer again. All right. So, this is the May Club Couture Transfer. Sweet Lemon Grove, where troubles melt like lemon drops. And you have Squeeze the Day and the word home, if you want to use the word home somewhere. I haven't even taken it out of the wrapper yet. I have been so consumed with helping my friend move, as well as getting myself packed and ready for the move, that last night was the first time I had crafted, I don't know, in a while. And so I wanted to get these projects ready since the workshop is on the 23rd, which happens to be the week before I move. All right. This is the 8.5 by 11 B-size transfer, which is what you receive every month. The B-size transfer with 3 samples of chalk paste. They will be like this size. And there's plenty of paste in these to use for different projects. And they'll be 3 different colors. Okay. Now what I want to do is fuzz my transfer since it's new. But before I do that, I need to write on the back. So I'm going to put Sweet Lemon Grove. Okay. And I did that because when I washed this transfer and then put it back on the backing, I want to make sure it is placed on the correct side. So this is the matte side that you would write on before you use it, or before you remove it. And then this, whoopsie, is the high gloss side. That shouldn't be a tongue twister, that you would put the transfer back on when you're done. Okay, so now I'm going to fuzz it on the fuzzing cloth. You don't have to have a fuzzing cloth. You can use just about anything, but these are just nice and handy to have around. They're perfect for fuzzing your brand new transfers to prepare them for the surface, and they're also perfect for drying your transfer. If you want to use it multiple times at the same time, you know, on the same evening, you just wash it when it's ready to be washed, and then you can use this fuzzing cloth to dry it off really well and have it ready for your next use. I'm feeling like I need to use this side. Hand wash with cold water. Do not bleach. Do not wring. Line dry. This needs to be washed. There we go. That just seems to work faster. Although, go. Okay. So I want to place this. I plan to embellish on the bottom. So first thing I need to do is make sure I have it right side up. And then I'm going to put this up here. And I kind of want to center it. Let's see. The widest embellishment I plan to use is this, if I use this. So I want to move this up, right about there. Okay. And then I need to make sure it's straight. Oopsie. Oopsie. I want to take a ruler. One 1 3/4. Yay! Well, let's see. 5 3/4. 5 3/4. So I'm just going to make sure there are no air bubbles around the screening. I'm not going to go crazy and push down really hard on the other parts. Even though I waxed it, I'm not 100% confident. So, as you can see, the design shows the color of the surface through because it's nothing but a screened area. It's a little screening where we will manipulate the chalk paste and it will go through the screening and leave the design on your surface. Okay? So, I want to do, there's a little lumpy lump right there. Take that off. Okay. So I want to do the leaves in green. This will be the yellow. I'm going to do the lines in yellow and this in yellow and the rest in white. Okay. Black will be for something else. Now, I'm not using the Creamy Dreamy formula today because I'm trying to use up all my old paste first. It's quite possible I'll be using that paste till I'm 93, maybe 97. I don't know. Okay, so I've got a couple tools here. All right, so I'm going to do the white, and since this is the old formula, it does tend to dry fast, so I'm just going to leave it on there pretty thick while I'm doing the rest of the transfer. That's thicker than I intended. I kind of went a little quicker with it. Okay. I may do the top and then peel it. Sometimes it's better to do that. I may do up here, up to the line, and then peel it back. And then, because what happens if this old formula, if you let it dry, while it's still laying on the surface. It will stick to the screen, and then it'll come up with it when you pull it up. So I will probably do little bits at a time. It's a little different with the Creamy Dreamy. The Creamy Dreamy doesn't dry as quickly. It takes a little bit longer to dry. So it gives you a little more time to work. Whereas this can be a little touchy. So all I'm doing is making sure I put some paste over the screened area. You don't have to push down really hard. You don't want to do like this and do like this and go up and down and then it goes. You just need to make sure you cover the screened area with the paste, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to leave that on thick for a minute. And then I'm going to do our lemon. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze. And I want the border in the yellow as well. Okay. So now I'm going to use my squeegee to remove the excess. So just hold it straight up and down and just kind of squeegee it off, just like you're squeegeeing water off of your windshield. Okay. And be careful when you're working with multiple colors, because I have accidentally put my chalk paste back into the wrong container. And I just realized, hold on a second. There we go. I hope you can see it better. So now, oh, see, like I just did. I just talked about it. Maybe I jinxed myself. I'll have to get that out of there. See why I tell you I might be using my old stuff till I'm 97, because a lot of it gets put back. As long as you don't contaminate it by mixing your colors. Nothing gets wasted. All right, so now I'm going to peel it back a little bit. Now when you peel it back, you don't want to grab the corner and just stretch it out this way. You want to work your way to the center and then peel it straight up, just like that. And kind of trying to take a peek as well. Okay, so now, I love it. Okay, so now I have this part done. I'm going to dry it a little bit. Aim it away from the transfer. Okay, and then I'm just going to let it drop. And then I'm going to make sure there's no air bubbles on the grove. And I want the grove to be white. I need to get that out. There we go. So, I'm doing grove next. And then what I'm doing is, once I'm done covering up grove, I'll peel it back and dry that, and then set it back down and then finish the rest of it. Now, if you're curious about this and you'd like to check it out and don't want to totally commit to Club Couture right away or anything else, just put try it kit in the comments, or message me with try it kit, and I'll see about getting you a try it kit. It's a much smaller commitment off the get-go, right off the bat. This has been, you know, I'm an empty nester now. I have raised my kids and I'm living my life. I'm single. I'm very happy with my life now. After my 1-year depression, my last one moved out, and this crafting is something I've always wanted to do, but I never really had the skills that I felt like I needed to make pretty things. I certainly cannot paint or draw freehand. It's not going to happen. If I do it, it's not going to look like anything. This right here has been the one and only way that I've been able to confidently and happily create beautiful home decor pieces that people will actually buy out of my booth. Okay, blow dryer. Now there's a little extra where the two pieces of wood meet and there's a little crack in between them. There's a little extra chalk paste in there, and so it's going to take an extra minute to dry. Especially since I'm using the low setting. I'm using the low setting because it's so close to my transfer, and I don't want to damage the stickiness of the transfer. Wrong direction. Alright, so now I'm just going to let this drop, and then I'm going to push down where the screening is. I think I want to put where in green. So I'll use this. Oh, I already started one for green, and now I'm starting a new one. This green paste is a little bit lumpy, kind of like cottage cheese, but that's okay. It still works. It's not the Creamy Dreamy. They do not sell the old formula anymore. Anytime you purchase your chalk paste, it will be Creamy Dreamy formula. Okay. And I'm going to do the border. I'm really concentrating. Trying to make sure I get all of the screened area without actually mixing the colors together. Okay, and now I want to do, I almost did it again. I want to do the words here in white. All right. I'm leaving it pretty thick so I can finish it up. And then the ribbon. I love black and yellow together. It's very pretty. So, once I get moved, which will be Memorial Day weekend, get everything unpacked and settled in, I have been challenged to do 30 straight days of lives. And so I am going to be on quite a bit, making tons and tons of things. And I'm hoping everybody will be able to join me. If not for all of them, at least for one or two. So now I'm scraping off the excess again, holding my squeegee straight up and down, and just squeegeeing it off. Okay, that's the, I almost said Ludlow. I used to say that with the kids when I was teaching preschool. I'd call it Ludlow. Let's get the Ludlow. Get the Ludlow ball. Okay. And now for the white. I got a little green mixed in with the white in the lettering. Oh, I almost did it again. All right, so let's peel the rest of it off, huh? The peel to reveal. It's really sticking. Oh, I love it. Look at this, you guys. Okay, I need to go wash this real quick. So I don't know if you can hear me, but what I'm doing is I am running my transfer under cool to lukewarm water, and I'm using a board eraser to wipe down the non-sticky side first, get all the paste off of it, and then I'm turning it over and wiping it on the sticky side now, all under the running water. Now, it is ready to dry. So I'm leaving it sticky side up on a towel on the counter. And I'll probably leave it there overnight. Look at this. I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm going to dry it for a minute with the blow dryer. I'm going to step back. It's going to be kind of loud. All right, the design is dry. Now, I'm sitting here as I was drying, I was thinking I wanted to use this tag on here. I might still be able to. What I would love to have is lemon-shaped wood cutouts, but I don't have any. So before I get too busy, I'm going to go ahead and move all of this out of the way. Because knowing me, I will end up getting it all over my project. So I'm gonna leave those on there. Oopsie. All right, so I thought I would do is, oh yeah, what do you think? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, so, wait, turn it back. Chalk paint out of the way. What I was thinking about doing was putting this here and just glue it on, and then put this over it like that. I actually kind of like that. So I think what I want to do, which means I need a glue gun. So I'm done with the blow dryer, so I will replace it with the glue gun. Yes, definitely. Because I also want to make a hanger. Instead of just having these, I want to use some twine to have a little twine hanger coming out of the top. And so I think it'll be cute with this on it as well. And yeah, I can do it like that. So I don't want to use these. These are my transfer trimmers, so I don't want to use those. I definitely want to use these instead. All right. My rubber band. So hopefully the glue gun will heat up quick. So first, oh, I love the way that pops on the black. I love it. All right. So I'm going to protect my fingers. It's not quite ready yet. Almost there. So, there we go. Nope, not quite. I'm trying to rush it. If I rush it, I'll break it. I did that once. I was trying to force cold glue to go through it, and I broke the trigger. So I need to be patient, right? So let's see. Club Couture does offer ways to make money, to get what I call a return on your hobby. This started off as a hobby for me, and when I learned that I could get a return on it, I got excited about that possibility and started doing this as a business. And I have loved being with this company. I've been with them for about 2 months now. And they have everything you could ever need as a person starting a business available to you. It's pretty much all at the click of a button. And anybody and everybody I have spoken to and dealt with has always been so wonderful and sweet and kind and helpful. There we go. Okay, I don't think I need that piece right there. Oh my goodness. It can almost be left like that, huh? See where you want to put the color? let's do it. I won't be gluing this down, so I can always take it off if I don't like how it looks. So, what is that? White chalk paste. So I'm just going to be tying it on like this. I'm going to put it to one side. So I'm going to have a small, so let's cut right there. Right there. I found this for $1. It was on sale for $1. I thought, you know, it's a pretty green. I'm sure I could do something with it. So I grabbed it for $1. And here we go. Let's see. So I want to make sure it's lined up so that the little frizzies stick out. I want the fringe. I want there to be fringe. And then it's going to be tied right here. Okay, just like that. So we'll still see some of the canvas, the burlap right there. And then I want to take some this. Okay. And let's see. I had other, I thought I had more than this pulled out. Yes, I do. A little piece of white. And a piece of yellow. I love this stuff. And then I need to make sure I put the rubber bands back on, because it doesn't take long for this stuff to become a huge massive mess. So, whoopsie. When I drop it, it doesn't just lay flat. It lands on the side, and then it rolls all the way across the house. And while it's rolling, you know, of course, this comes off. And it becomes a big, huge mess. That's how Ribbon and I get along. All right, let's see. And I think I want to go ahead and add a little bit of this. I haven't used it yet. So I think it's time to use it. I love the little checkers in it. Okay, if I put my glasses on, I could see what I'm cutting. Oh, there we go. I can see it now. All right. I kind of messed up my ribbon right there, so I'm just going to cut it away. Like, my bigger scissors are somewhere. I'm using them to cut tape, to tape boxes for packing. So they're somewhere around the house. So I have to make do with the little ones. And then, let's see. I think I have some green of this, and I wanted to put some green of that, but I guess I didn't take it out of the box. I have my tower here. I have white too. Green. I have this tower of buckets like this that are full of ribbon, and they're almost as tall as me. The tower is almost as tall as me. I could have sworn. I guess I didn't. I guess I put it back. I love these because they shimmer, and so it adds a little bit of shimmer to the project without going overboard. So there we have this, and all of these. So let's put this between. Okay. Then I'm going to tuck it under here. I don't think I'm going to use the tag. If I do, I'm going to have to come up with something different than what I originally planned. I'll have to think about that, and when I finish it, I'll put a picture up. So now I just want to grab all of these and tie them. Tie them once. What's going on here? You are trying to sneak out. There we go. All right. One knot. I didn't get them all through. Maybe there is a limit to how many I can do this with. Let's try this one more time. I know that's getting loose, but I can tighten it. So I'm just going to... Oops, sorry, so sorry. So sorry. I thought I had all my alarms turned off. And I had it just right, just as it started going off. Okay, so now, tuck all that in there. Pull it through. That one didn't get tied on. Let's try again, huh? I'm sure before my alarm went off, I had it just right. Okay, so I'm just gonna, they don't have to be in any special condition. I'm just gonna scrunch them together. Pull that tight one more time. I could use a third hand right about now. So follow them through. That one didn't go in. I have an idea. I'm going to cheat. Ha ha ha! Where there's a will, there's a way. All right. Now, pull that tight. And just kind of I want to cut this one shorter. I don't want them to be too long. So, I'll cut them short. And this little guy looks like he took some abuse. There we go. And then these are already short because of the way it worked out. So I'm just going to cut right there, and cut this one a little bit. Then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to dovetail it. need to fold in half. Dovetail it. I don't like to waste this much, but that's okay. Oh my goodness. So, there it is so far. Now this, I think I want to manipulate up here like this. I'm thinking I need to move these so that they're like this. Take that little piece off right there. Now, oh yeah, I can't forget. I want to I may have to come up with a better way to do this. But for now, I'm just going to, there we go. Then I will do the same thing over here. And I don't want it to be very long. So I just tied it on here. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I can't turn it off all the way because the dismiss button is underneath the little latch that's holding the phone in place. But here it is. Here this project. I may find a way to put this on here. That's going to be too low, I think. My thinking was to stencil or use the lemon and put the lemon on here and then put squeeze the day somehow, fit all that. And I might just pop it right there. And oh, I like that idea. Look at that. I can just glue it right there and put squeeze the day. And I might even put the lemon underneath. So I'm going to mess with that a little bit, but this is what we have so far. And I am absolutely loving this. You saw every step that it took to make this with that little gray wood plank that I picked up. All right. That's it. That's it for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching the replay, and if you want any information about all this, just let me know in the comments or private message me. And I'm also going to add links to the comments that will be useful to you. All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night.